Hello, I am back. Today I want to talk about a phrase that I read um, while doing my work and researching online, and I love it so much that actually stuck it to my wall so that I could see it every day and remember it and internalize it and let that phrase drive my actions. And that phrase goes like this: start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. So for me, this was it. If I can only say one thing to anyone, would be this: start where you are. Don't be like, oh, I'm gonna wait until I have this piece of software or this tool or this skill that I'm trying to develop. No, like, start where you are with what you have and do what you can, you know, and move slowly. And, you know, build yourself along the way. But you have to start now. Like, you can't skip the process, right? You can't. Like, for example, I know that these videos that I'm making are very underproduced. It's just me going play, go. And I know that, most likely nobody's gonna pay attention to it. But I know that, like, sure, if I have a better camera and I could edit and I could do all these things, and the video would be better, then more people would see it, and it would create a better impact, and da 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 da. But I can't skip to that part without doing the work in the middle. You can't. You need to start now, where you are with what you have, and work yourself, and slowly and slowly and slowly work yourself there. I see a lot of people doing this. A lot of my artist friends, they don't want to share their work because it's not yet perfect, and maybe, like, I have a friend and he spent so much time doing this comic, so much time, so much effort. I'm talking years, and then he posted it online and he got a couple likes, a couple comments, and he was so devastated that he hasn't posted anything since. It's because he took all this effort, right? Instead of starting posting where he was and working himself over there, he thought that if he gathered all the resources, if he made everything perfect, then he would post and he would jump all the way up there. But it doesn't work like that. It doesn't. So he took a lot of time and a lot of effort, and then he felt that what he put out there was not reciprocated by what he got in return. And it's a shame. It's a shame. And I see a lot of people that are having that problem. And when you start saying things like, I'm gonna wait until I have this, or I'm gonna keep tweaking it and make until it's perfect, it'll never be perfect. It just won't. Like, I'm doing my little stories that I post once a day, and they're not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. If instead of posting once a day, I would post once every 3 days, and I would give myself more time, I could probably make it better. But what I want is the habit of posting once a day, because that's gonna make me better, and in return I'll create better things. Because for me, every time I post something, like, I don't expect that thing to do anything. I throw it out there and I don't expect nothing to come of it. I just do it like training, because I want to get better. I want to make better things. And I think that you don't make better things but by working all the time in one thing and get it perfectly. I think you just have to make a lot of things, and move quickly between one to the other. That's why I try to put myself challenges like making one video a day, because I know that if I don't demand that of myself, then I'll start posting once every 2 days, and then once a week, and then once a month. But I want to be constant and consistent, because that's the habit of doing something every day is what drives progress. The problem is that when you do something expecting stuff to come to you from it, then you get discouraged, because at first you give and you don't get anything back, and that's just the way it goes. And that's why you have to be focused on yourself. And if you start on this journey, you need to understand it's going to take several years. I mean, most people that do this and succeed, they took 10, 15 years. Most people, they just want to do it like that, So anyway, my advice is to anyone who wants to do anything is start now, where you are, with what you have, and do what you can, and just keep doing it, learn, get better, and don't focus on anything else other than that. And if you do that consistently over time, maybe something good will happen. I hope. Keep my fingers crossed. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.